Welcome back, guys. We are on day 5 of our quarantine. We are still in Taiwan. We are still in the same place. I'm still with Nicky, and I have 5 minutes to make this video because I think the food is coming. Thanks to Florian, he just gave me a good concept for make the video of today. I'm gonna show you guys 5 gear that I always bring it with me when I travel and when I go on the job. Number 1, it's my audio recorder. I really like audio, I really like sound, and I think I'm more into sound than I'm into video. I love sound design, I love music, especially the one I have. It's really easy to use. It's so small. I have it here, let me show it to you guys. It's a Zoom mic H2N. That's the reference. I'm gonna put a link below if you guys wanna check more like the detail that I'm not gonna tell you today about the Zoom. Really good microphone. I use it in almost all my videos when I have to do interviews. I'm gonna guys show you a small example of a video where I've been using that microphone.
J'ai commencé à bosser dessus avec juste une loupe de drums et les accords qui tournent et le vocal. Et j'ai commencé à vibrer dessus, à rentrer une basse, à rentrer d'autres drums. J'ai voulu ajouter du vocodeur aussi. J'ai fait ma sauce et c'était tout de suite différent de ce que je faisais d'habitude.
Gear number 2, if you guys know me well, you probably have seen me working with the GH3, GH4, GH5. But since a year now, I have a new baby. This is it. It doesn't need any introduction. It's a Red Gemini, really good camera, but also super heavy, really big. You're gonna be broke for months, even year, if you buy this camera. But the result is really good. I love the colors. It's not super practical to bring on tour or to make like a smaller video, so it's more like for a bigger setup.
Maya Festival, you guys ready? Get ready. Save your breath.
Tyler, if you're feeling good, I want to see those hands in the sky.
Gear number 3, I think definitely one of my favorite creative tool. It's the GoPro Fusion. I have it right here. I'm actually shooting this video using it. To tell you a bit more the story why I have this camera, I had this project for Max Servedon and Oliver Elden. I have to make a music video in Amsterdam. Sorry, it was Rotterdam. It's nearby. Shout out to Dames. It wasn't planned, but I just bought this camera because I thought it would be nice to have some cool shot inside the car because we had to shoot with a cool car and in cool location in Rotterdam. So I thought like, yeah, let's buy this camera. We didn't have any time to try out the possibility of this camera, but we just did it on the day of shooting, and it came out really well. I'm really proud of this video because it just have a perfect balance between the vintage vibe and also the new technique and the fresh editing. The funny thing is like this camera is actually not used too much by people because it's really complicated to understand the way it works, and it's also taking so much time to render and to edit those footage. So guys, if you have time to waste, just use that camera, but you're gonna get creative shot. Okay guys, let's go for number 4. The gear number 4 is not really a gear, but it's more like something I use it almost every day. It's my headphone. It's really the device I hate to forget when I go on a trip or when I go to travel, because it's the connection between my mind and the computer, and I really need to be close to the images, and I really like to be isolated from the rest of the world. I'm using the same headphone for a couple of years now. It's a Vemoda. It's a brand who do a headphone for DJ, but I also really like the sound. It's really groovy. They have this good bass, but not too much. I really love the sound of Vemoda, and also they build it super well. So yeah, I love it. I recommend guys you to edit using a headphone, like a good headphone, to just feel the music, feel the emotion of the video that you want to make. So it's gonna be gear number 5. It's actually in my pocket right now. So it's a lens that you attach to your phone to get anamorphic cinematic footage. I bought this lens, same as actually the GoPro Fusion. I bought it just before a project. I decided to make the whole video, actually a whole after movie of big festival in Thailand only by using iPhones. So I bought like a different kind of lens, but then it was just the one I was keeping using all the time. That's the bomb. If you have an iPhone, that's the bomb you need to make really good cinematic footage with your phone. Nicky is checking now for the food, but I think he's no food yet, and he's starting to be really hungry. And I hope you're okay, bro. Okay, good. So this is it. This is the gear number 5, anamorphic lens. To give you a small recap, we have audio recorder, Zoom H2N. We have the Red Gemini. We have a GoPro Fusion. We have a V-Moda headphone, and we have the anamorphic lens. But since a couple of weeks now, I have a new favorite. I think you guys saw it already in our previous video. What I really like about this camera, this GVC Everio, it's because it's really capturing the true reality of the surrounding. It's really giving you that vibe of reality that you actually don't have with other camera. So yeah guys, if you want to have a camera that can zoom 35 times with optical zoom, this is the shit you need. To be honest, I have only a 8GB SD card and it's way enough for a whole trip. So that's also a really good selling point for you guys to buy one. Thanks for watching. It was a pleasure to show you guys my 5 favorite gear of this 2020. I'm gonna have a bit of rest. I'm gonna grab some food now, and we're gonna have to prepare more video because we are only on day 5 of our quarantine of 15 days here in Taiwan. Shout out to Florian again for this video, and I'm gonna guys see you tomorrow.